Well, hey guys, Mark here. We're here again at Paul Moto, south of UK, and I've got a really good exclusive for you today. We're going to be taking out the all-new Zontes 703Rr. Stay tuned. Well, hi guys, Mark here. Really pleased today to be bringing you an exclusive review on this all-new Zontes 703Rr. So just in the usual fashion, we'll just run through all the specifications to begin with, and then we'll go for a nice test ride around here in Dorset in the south of England. And again, many thanks to Paul Moto for lending me this bike. So this is the first one in the UK, and the first shipment of bikes are due in September, I was told. Price on these, exceptionally good value, £7,499 plus the on the road. So what you're getting, the level of fit and finish, the performance, the spec is truly remarkable. So it's got the same engine as in the Adventure, 699cc triple, double overhead cam, really good strong low end, great mid-range, and it just screams to the red line. So a fantastic engine. If you've ever ridden like a Triumph Street triple in the past, it's the same sort of thing as that. 95 horsepower at 11,200 RPM, and torque is a strong 74 Newton meters at 8,500 RPM. Weight is 186 kilograms dry weight, and riding it over here, it just carves through the bends with ease. It's very comfortable. It's, you know, it's really engaging to ride. Absolutely brilliant. 795mm seat. Very comfortable indeed for a sports bike. Doesn't sound that tall, but have a quick look at me on the bike. I'm 5'7" tall with a 30-inch inside leg, and I'm sort of got the balls of my feet down, but I'm not flat-footed. So just take a look at me on the cutscene, then you can compare that for yourself then. So I'm 5'7" with a 30-inch inside leg, and I'm not quite flat-footed. My heels are a couple of inches up off the ground, but very, very comfortable. Bars aren't that low for a sports bike. They're quite wide, the bars, with a really nice angle. Very nice sort of rider triangle here. Slight lean forward, not too sporty. So really for a sports bike, definitely an everyday sports bike, I would say. Very comfortable. Suspension feels not too firm, really quite plush actually, but all in all, really nice to sit on. 16-litre fuel tank. But these are pretty economical, around about 50 miles per gallon, so you should get a range of about 150 miles. Really, really good tyres on these. This is shod with Michelin Power 6, superb road sports tyre. So 180 on the rear, 120 on the front. Underslung exhaust. LEDs all round. 6.75-inch TFT, so it's keyless. So if I just press this button there quickly, that powers it all up. Really, really nice dash there. We'll look into that a bit later on. So little details, you know, like here, this is all illuminated. There's your rear light. Little details. Electronic fuel release. Seat release button there, which takes that rear seat off, and there's absolutely nothing under there at all. Smartphone connectivity, quick shifter, traction control, ABS. You've got two modes, eco and sport. It's also got heated grips, would you believe, which is absolutely fantastic. The frame is an absolute masterpiece on this. Apparently it's very, very light, weighing in at about 12 kilos, but removable rear subframe, but the frame is absolutely amazing. Marzocchi adjustable suspension at the front there. Adjustable rear shock. braking, twin discs, 4-piston calipers by J. Juan, incredibly powerful brakes on this. It's got ram air, slipper clutch, tyre pressure monitoring. Really snazzy looking bike. Comes in this red and also a lovely blue as well. But absolute attention to detail is fantastic on this. Looks absolutely stunning in my opinion. And for sort of £7,500, it's an absolute bargain, I would say. The engine is absolutely addictive when you open it up. I'll just show you this seat. So you just press the seat button there, releases the seat. That just literally lifts off like that. As you can see, there's nothing under there whatsoever. Okay guys, so there's the initial walk around. Let's go for a test ride. So as I said, I'm not flat-footed on it and I've got a 30-inch inside leg, but once you sit on the bike you sit right into it. Feels really nice, premium quality, like all the Zontes bikes are. So I've just run through all the controls here. Cable clutch, slipper clutch, which is span adjustable, very light indeed, we like that. High beam flasher, looks like your daytime running lights there. Hazards mode, electric seat release, horn and indicators. Adjustable suspension up on the top here. That's your power button to power up the bike, and your start and stop, and your menu scroll down there. So key fob is in my pocket, short press there, powers the bike up. Wait for a few seconds, and there we go. Lovely TFT there, Zontes. So beautiful looking display there with everything you need to know. So you've got all your sort of miles per gallon down there. You can scroll to fuel range, odometer, all that sort of stuff, average speed, miles per gallon. Over this side you press and takes you into like the modes. You've got lap timer, heated grips, all that sort of stuff, traction control on off. So loads of sort of controllability there, loads of information, so absolutely brilliant. So start it up, pull the clutch in, hit the button, and straight away you've got that wonderful triple growl. And the engine feels very sort of gruff. It's got a real attitude to it, really good. So anyway, let's try this out. Okay, so welcome aboard the absolutely amazing 703Rr. Just going to run through the bike. So the mirrors are pretty much out there. Bit of an unusual curve to them. I can see a decent view behind, a little bit of my elbows, but very smooth. So they're nice and clear. So that's brilliant. Now the riding position for a sports bike is very comfortable. Seats nicely padded. My legs aren't too bent up. The clip-ons aren't too low on the top yoke here, and they're very nice and wide apart, not too much of an angle either, almost quite straight. So it's a very comfortable bike. So as a sports bike for the road, absolutely brilliant. Very compliant suspension, you know, it's soaking up all these bumps down here with ease. Nothing's jarring up through my back or anything like that, so superb. Try these front brakes out. Oh, now they are fantastic. So J. Juan twin discs, but very good. Second gear, quick shifter on this. So lovely mid-range. So this thing has plenty of power. 95 horsepower is a nice amount of power for the road. You can use a lot of it without going too fast. Gearbox, clutch, all very slick and positive. Absolutely beautiful colour TFT there. All your fuel gauge, temperature gauge, revs, gears, tyre pressure monitoring, very good indeed. Bike feels very well screwed together. Very solid indeed. Quite amazing price tag of £7,500. Back brake's got a lot of bite to it, but just generally riding it along gently, it's an absolute dream to ride. Feels very light, 188 kilos dry. It's going to be over 200 with full tank of fuel, I know, but it does feel very light on the move. Good fuel consumption, about 50 to a gallon you're going to get at normal riding speeds. This is showing me a range of 130 miles at the moment, and I know it's just over half a tank of fuel, so a good range on this. Sport mode, eco mode, which is a little bit softer throttle, but no, I'm really enjoying this. These sports bikes with around about 100 horsepower do make a lot of sense. And this one looks stunning, and that triple engine is absolutely incredible. Anyway, let's just try it through town next, and then we'll take it out on the open road again. Okay, so we're just coming into town now. I've got it in 4th gear, sport mode. Throttle response is good, it's not snatchy, just purring along very smoothly, just under 3,000 revs. It will even take 6th gear, being a triple, and it will pull smoothly, but 4th gear is the better gear for low speeds. So being a sports bike, this is really quite user friendly for town work and slow work. There's no heat coming from the engine that I can feel. 2nd gear at the moment, just trickling along. My wrists aren't complaining, my whole body feels good. So for an everyday sports bike, if you had to go to work on this or whatever, absolutely fine. That clutch is really smooth and light. Loads of get up and go from low RPMs. That's the beauty with a triple. You've kind of got everything. You've got like the grunt of a V-twin with the reviness of a inline 4. So 4th gear, just trickling along lovely. So yeah, absolutely fine guys at the low speed or for town work. Mirrors are good, it's got a nice riding position, just feels so solid. It's smooth, but when you open it up, you've got that kind of rasp that you get from triples. It's kind of like an angry feeling, but so there you go, very good through town. So just coming out of town now. Got it in 3rd gear. Open it up. Whoa, this thing really does rock it. Quick shift is good. Plenty of performance for the road. Fourth gear, mid-range. Whoa! Makes an awesome noise. There's just a slight tingle through the foot pegs from the mid-range onwards, but nothing to worry about. Totally in keeping with a triple. So a little sports screen, but that's doing a good job deflecting the wind over. Just try those brakes out again. Yeah, very, very impressive. Right, 1st gear, can I give it a bit of power for you? So yeah, 0 to 60 about 3 seconds. But just for gentle cruising into top gear now. 50 mile an hour, 4,000 revs. Very, very relaxed. Wind it open, and this thing shifts. So what's the 703Rr like at the higher speeds? Let's try it out. Well, it gets up there pretty quick. So absolutely rock solid stability. Top gear at the moment, 70 mile an hour, 5,500 revs. Very, very smooth, just a little bit of rawness coming through the foot pegs, but nothing to worry about. If I open it up in top at this speed, this thing really does get a shift on, and yeah, it's very good wind protection. I just drop it down a couple of gears, get the revs up a bit higher. Still very, very smooth. Very impressive. I'll just drop it down to about 60, then we'll go wide open. So very good in top gear. They always are, triple engines, very impressive. But very, very stable, smooth, and very capable of very high speeds, this machine. So extremely impressive. I do find this riding position is very comfortable for me. It's more of a sports touring position really. It's not extreme like some sports bikes can be. But yeah, very, very impressive at the higher speeds. Tyres feel absolutely amazing. Suspension's good. So all good for the 703RR guys at the higher speeds. So yeah, I think Zontes have made another fantastic bike here. You know, the Adventure 703 is superb. This is basically the same but in a sports bike. So nice everyday power, great engine. The handling is utterly sublime. Suspension feels really good quality. This thing just holds its line brilliant round the corners. Very engaging indeed. But it's just that nice amount of power for the road. And I've been on this for about an hour and a half now, and no aches or pains at all. This is definitely an everyday sports bike. So still in top gear at the moment. See how it pulls up this hill. Here we go, wide open. Absolutely flies. So with 100 horsepower, this is going to do, I'm guessing, about 145, 150 really on a good day. So a pretty quick bike. Great fun. Love it. Yep, 5 stars for the Zontes 703RR. Great fun. Right then, let's have a little final thoughts and a debrief. What a machine. So easily into neutral. Let you hear that glorious triple. So an amazing array of lights there. Got these side lights that are bright, got your main lights, indicators in the mirrors, which is a really nice touch. So that's your brake light, and then you've got these lovely lights down here, almost ambient lights. A little look at that dash. Well, that is an awesome piece of kit. Right, let's see what she's like to push about. That's nice and easy. It just feels so well screwed together. Fabulous. Right, let's have a little final look round, shall we? Wow, that really does pop in the sunlight, doesn't it? That white. So, brilliant Marzocchi suspension, very compliant, very sporty, but still nice for the bumpy roads. Great Michelin tyres, really good grip. J. Juan twin discs, very powerful. Stunning looking frame, really nice that design. Knockout killer engine, 95 horsepower, very free revving, loads of torque, great top end, mid-range, fantastic 5-star engine there. Rear brake's good, got a sort of gull design swing arm there, underslung exhaust. Very comfortable for a sports bike, no problems at all there, like that. Electronic fuel release there, electronic rear seat, quick shifter, which is, I think that's just up only, yeah, up only. All the controls, you know, the rotary switches, everything feels really good quality, lovely TFT there. Paintwork's really good. So yeah, Zontes have absolutely done brilliantly with that, in my opinion. That's a fantastic bike, really nice to ride, even on sort of bumpy UK roads. So yeah, thumbs up for me from that. So guys, please definitely post your comments on this one. Let me know what you think about the new Zontes 703Rr. Don't forget to give me a like, please. Share as always, and I'll see you again in a week or so for another two-wheeled review. Ride safe, guys, and bye for now.